Hello, this is the Radio Geek, and today for you I have the Optimus AM/FM pocket radio with a built-in speaker. Long before Optimus Prime, there was Optimus Radio Shack. Yes, this is one of the Stereo Mate radios. It's a model 12-610. And it says it's a go anywhere stereo radio for active lifestyles. This lightweight portable stereo fits in the palm of your hand so you can enjoy AM and FM anywhere. Earphone jack lets you add headphone for incredibly crisp FM stereo. You also pump your tunes through the built-in speaker and share music with your friends. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? I think this radio is from the late 90s, early 2000s. I got this radio on eBay, and the reason I really got it was because it was really cheap. It was, buy it now, like, I don't know, $8.90 or 50 cents or something, free shipping. So I figured, why not, right? So basically, you get the radio. It came with the radio. It came with also the instruction manual as well as it is, which is just pretty much one piece of paper. Tells you what the buttons and knobs and whatnot are on the radio and how to put the batteries in, that sort of typical stuff. But the really kind of unique thing about these radios, and I have another one that's a Radio Shack radio that operates similarly to this, is that it comes with this very special wire, which is your FM antenna. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but what the tip looks like. So basically, when you insert it in the headphone, it only makes contact with like the rim of the headphone jack, and then that acts as your antenna. And obviously, if you're listening on headphones, that would be your antenna. But the thing is, this radio doesn't have a switch to switch from speaker to headphone. So if you plug in a headphone for an antenna, it disables the speaker, so you can't hear it with the speaker. But with this guy, you just plug it in to the top here, and that's your antenna right there, the whole thing. This is the antenna. So we'll try that and see how that works. Gotta undo it here. But yeah, it's kind of a unique deal. And like I say, I had one other radio, another Radio Shack radio, that had the same weird antenna deal on it. So we'll just let that kind of hang out there. So basically on the top you just had your headphone jack or the antenna jack, however you want to look at it. Tuning dial over here, and then over here you have the FM, AM selection, and it has FM stereo as well. And on this side you just have the volume and the on-off switch right there, but there is no speaker headphone switch like on some radios. And it just takes a couple of AAA batteries. So it's a rather slim design radio. These Pocket Mates were kind of small. This thing is really kind of a tiny radio. So I thought we'd give it a listen and see what we can hear. And let's see, we'll just we'll try FM first, I guess, and we'll take a quick spin through that and see what happens.
That was a great act of service on your part. You don't disappoint. .5 inches of total early Tuesday morning.
between Holland. I need your attention for a moment because when my hands don't play the string. Doesn't.
Okay, that was the FM band. It sounds pretty good with the headphones. This little speaker is kind of small. I don't know what the diameter of the speaker is. Maybe a little over an inch, if that. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe inch and a quarter. It's not very big, so the sound out of it is okay for the size of a radio it is, but it really does sound pretty good on the headphones. Now we'll get the AM band here.
Call 800-489-6575 now to see if you may be eligible to file a claim. Time restrictions. Or if this is your first time, don't hesitate to stop by. Check out both of their locations, the updated Peoria Street.
I gotta say the AM on this is pretty well. It's pretty disappointed actually. It's not that great. It's 8:30 in the evening right now, and it'll pick up a few things, but I don't know. I guess the antenna inside is probably pretty small, but it's not the best on AM. FM is definitely its strong point.
Discovered. She writes, Dear Sue, my husband and I used to have a great life in America.
Saying, I think what you're going through is absolutely.
It kind of just picks up local-ish stations. It doesn't really pick up too much as far as distance, and not even what I'd consider real DX, but just, you know, things that you can typically pick up with a decent radio. It just doesn't quite bring it in. So I really have to struggle to pick up some of the Chicago stations. And the bottom end of the dial is a little, I guess, tight down that way, but you just don't pick up as much as on other radios that I've reviewed. So it's an interesting little radio. It's nice and small. It definitely will fit in your shirt pocket, and it does have this bizarre antenna feature, I guess. Or they just didn't put a switch on it. I don't know. It seems like that would have been a better way to do, because I'm sure most people have, you know, lost this thing long ago, and then you've got no antenna unless you want to connect your headphones with it. But it does sound the best with the headphones versus the speaker anyway, so maybe that's the way to go. It does have an FM stereo light on it that comes on when you find something in stereo. When I was scanning the FM, I just had it in the FM mono mode, so that wouldn't come on anyway. It does also have a scale here for you know, like a log scale. But all in all, it's a nice looking little radio, really small and thin. Just probably not your best AM DXer, but for FM stereo on the headphones, it's not too bad. So that's the Optimus AM FM pocket radio, the Stereo Mate, model 12-610. All right, until next time, this is the radio geek.